Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Monster Hunter here on the Kwings Let's Plays channel. And today's quest is gonna be a doozy. So I'm busting out my wolf armor and the new polar spear, which gives me electricity powers.
Cool.
And I'm going to need it because we have a scary quest.
You look very soft and fuzzy.
Soft and fuzzy, but lightning isn't really a problem for me at the moment.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it is good. All right, let's see what this bruiser has to say. What's up, buddy?
All right.
All right. Okay, so it's reading then, huh? Okay, you realize that you're talking with your mouth a little bit off as the words are being... Anjanath! Ah, fun.
You have to take down Angie.
Angie, yeah.
We need you to hurt the Angie.
In order for them to go after the dragon, we gotta first take out this thing. Just like last time we needed to take out the electric ferret.
Oops.
Oops. You failed to give us a memo about
Is
all
it my
this.
imagination, or is that guy wearing, like, rock and roll eyeliner around his eyes?
I think those are just like bags under his eyes because it's been a long time since he's actually gotten any shut-eye.
It's, like, really dark.
Also,
lines.
his foreman is like
His
right
eyes.
behind him, like looking at everything he does to make sure it's correct. I mean,
He never lets him sleep.
no,
yeah.
if you had your supervisor like hounding you all the time, you'd have bags under your eyes
Why
too.
doesn't he give him a break? He's staring over his shoulder.
Time to wrap up defending the base.
Wrap up defending the base. Well, unfortunately, guys and gals, we're gonna have to take a little break here because we have to do some preparations before fighting Angie. We'll be back in a bit. And with that, preparations are finally complete, and it's time for us to go face good old Angie.
To secure the base by taking out that encroaching Anjanath. Use everything at your disposal. That's the way it works here in the New World.
You want to know how else it works here in the New World? No one answers your SOS, and big, strong makeup man doesn't even help you anymore in the game. He's, quote, the leader of your expedition, but he's back there supervising. And yes, I use quotations like that, so you guys at home, you can mimic fingers with supervising.
Whenever Luke's tone of voice changes like this, he's using quotation marks with his fingers.
Yeah, pretty
Except
much.
for one of his fingers.
Well, yeah, one of... Well,
other hand is
I'm
on-
thinking that I'm doing both, but I mean, I can kind of lift them up a little bit here and just kind of... Wait, I'm kind of running a... You know what? It doesn't work as well. But yes, supervisor, hint, is not doing anything remotely super...
I can do the quotations for you.
Okay, then I guess you'll be in charge of that. All right, so what can I say about this beastie other than he is annoying?
Oh, Angie?
Angie, yeah.
I have something to say about Angie. How do you know if you're gonna die from an Angie monster? Because you're on Angie's list.
Oh, I see what yeah. I get it.
That's all I have.
That's actually pretty decent. That's good.
You're welcome for that.
So this monster is one that higher rank players don't want to play, and lower rank players always want to go after. And the reason why higher rank don't want to fight this monster anymore is because they're sick of fighting this monster. But for middle tier people like myself, no one ever comes when I am trying to grind my armor for that. Or a Ryathan, or...
I'm sorry.
Well, you're a scrub, so, I mean, no
I
offense.
want to help.
I've been training Amber with bows, which is kind of
You
fun,
were playing
actually.
with someone last night, and I was like, I'll help, and you're like, no, it's
Yeah.
okay.
And I will never get the monsters' names, so that's why we come up with cute pet names. But,
Angie.
Yeah, Angie, and we need to come up one for the different like, dragons. Ryathan and Rothalus or whatever.
I like to sound it out with my...
No.
Sit there and sound it out.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with the male dragon will be Ross, and the girl dragon will be Rain.
Rachel.
Rachel, yes! Oh my gosh! Wow, I just realized something that's kind of stupid, but people would make
What?
fun of me. Both their names start with R. Ross and Rachel.
Yeah, that's why they go together. It was meant to be.
Yeah. I just now realized, why did I think that he had she had a better name or something? It doesn't matter. So yeah, we'll go with Ross and Rachel. And actually, Rachel is scarier than Ross in this game. So if you run into a Rachel, you better run. A Ross, you might be able to take down by yourself.
Okay.
Keyword being might. His fire breath is not as crazy as an Angie's.
So
Ooh,
it's just
cutscene.
like in the show.
Yeah, kind of. Looks like Angie is dining on some fine cuisine.
All right.
Oh!
When we meet Ross and Rachel, I want you to say we were on a break.
Okay.
I don't know.
What are we looking at here? I haven't actually seen the cutscenes because I just go online and help people with stuff. I want the story to be fresh.
Ooh.
Over there! There's something over there in the bushes. Why
How
did
did he pick up that whole monster?
Oh, he killed said monster. It's toast. That's it, you big dumb ox. No way! We can do that?
Apparently. It just happened.
He thinks a bunch of small rocks is gonna take care of Angie.
Ooh.
All we
He
did
just
was
threw 'em.
interrupt dinner time.
Oh, he's like, no, I'm angry. Or maybe it's a girl because it's Angie.
It's pink. It looks like cotton candy.
Angie.
I've watched many a brave hunters try to fight this monster and die a lot. Usually they have bone armor or they just have the basic stuff and they're new people to the game.
That must be so horrifying for you to have lived through that.
Oh, I live through them, but I lose the quests because they all faint. And then they say, sorry.
You and I fought a monster, but it wasn't that one.
I was pretty proud of you. I've been teaching Amber how to use the bow and arrow, because I never used it before. I was like, okay, this is kind of interesting. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, I felt like Rambo.
No. This isn't just a dead creature. It's actually a creature that we can get rewards from.
Whoa.
I wish it was a different creature.
Even though you didn't kill it,
Yeah. I'll take that. That's kind of cool.
you're like a little scavenger.
All right, so we're going to try to do what the game did. And we're going to send that over there. And now we're going to send this tumbling down. Okay, it's not letting us. Well, that's just all kinds of awesome.
Wait, so the game isn't... Maybe you have to hit the vine.
Hit the vine? I'm looking for something to light up there. Oh, there we go. No, that's just a grappling point.
Da, 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 da.
I've done this before. Basically, what I do is I swing underneath this, and then I use my weapon to cut these ropes, and
Oh my
all the rocks
gosh.
fall down like that. And let me guess, he wasn't there, was he? Shoot! Well, that was kind of not cool. Yeah, he was...
What? He wasn't even under there.
Nope. That's alright.
Angie.
So I am using the Thunder Insect Glaive, as I like to call it, Thunder Spear. Its proper name is called Polar Spear, which is kind of stupid.
Thunder speed.
Thunder Spear! Yeah, I wish you could rename stuff. But, hopefully...
Insect glaive. Give me sight beyond sight.
No, it's not the Sword of Omens. That would probably be, like, the Sword and Shield would be kind of similar to Lion-O's, like,
DLC.
glove. No. That stuff isn't relevant anymore, sweetie. We're fossils. Sorry. Dinosaur joke.
What?
Yeah, we're kind of old.
Not relevant. I don't understand what you mean.
Well, I mean, in YouTube terms, we've most like upcoming YouTubers that are able to get 1 million subscribers in 2 years would call us irrelevant. Why are you still on YouTube after 10 years with only 400,000 subs? That's sad.
Wait, are you saying that about me?
Well, I mean, that's what, you know, people subconsciously think, so... I'm just, you know, putting it out there. Maybe. Alright, Angie, it's time for you to get your dino treat, and your dino treat is death! Sorry, crazy things pop into my mind when fighting scarier monsters than I normally face. So, I've been training in my dojo of, like, early morningness, where I am trying to become a master at air combos. And air combos are actually pretty fun to pull off. You can do about, 6 attempts.
Well, you know what I have to say in response to those imaginary people in my head? It's better than nothing.
Nice comeback.
Alright, continue. Air attacks.
Ow. Yeah, my staff has the ability to do air combos, so when I vault in the air, Crud, I can do at least like 3 or 4 bounces and do a lot of damage on the enemy after we use our buffs. Right now, we're kind of out of buff abilities, so we need to buff up. We need to pump you up.
You know what I have to say also in response to those imaginary people? Well, we have more videos than a lot of people that have way more subscribers than us, and we've been on YouTube way longer than people that are 10 years younger than us, and wait. Wait a second. I'm gonna go back and think about this.
I think you need to,
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
You're the one that keeps bringing it up.
Better than nothing.
I said my stuff and I'm done. I'm fighting Angie. Oh, man. This monster is really crazy, and you want to not do what I just did here. Also, I took away my insect's ability to poison, and I've added the heal ability, so as I'm attacking the monster and marking it, it's going to leave these little pockets of health, which will give me kind of an advantage fighting this monster.
Can I say why I don't think people like... Oh,
We're being eaten right now.
oh, sorry.
You're bound to get one.
No, I was gonna talk about the monster.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Why people don't like fighting this monster? It's because it's boring. It doesn't have any feathers or any colors on it.
It shoots fire. How is fire boring?
It's not very exciting. Okay, it has that fin.
Yeah, that's how you know it's going to shoot fire. You want to try to damage
okay.
the neck and the... It's Ross!
Oh no! Ross is
Holy
coming.
cow! Oh my gosh!
He just picked
700
him up.
damage!
Whoa.
We're gonna die! We're all gonna die!
Ross is having a bad day.
Yeah, that's not a Rachel. Rachel's bigger.
I think actually that Ross would like being named after a dinosaur in Monster Hunter because he was a paleontologist on the show.
I know, right?
So it totally works.
But it just said there's a scale. There's a scale. Ah! Pick it up! Pick it up, you fool! Pick it up! Run!
Run, you fools.
Oh my gosh.
I think the reason why your wolf armor is resistant to electricity is because it's not a conductor of electricity.
Yeah, but that's all it does. It's weak against fire. The only armor, there's a couple armors like later in the game, and one that's considered like 4 or 5, HRs into the game, your hunter rank or whatever. The Angie armor is somewhat flame resistant because, it shoots fire, and the Ross and Rachel armor is fireproof.
Yeah.
So getting something that is fire resistant outside of not having a charm is very dangerous. Because since technically, sometimes I've seen some people have some success with the Pukey armor, but they catch fire, and if they're not rolling around, they faint within about 10 seconds.
I'm pretty sure it's not really pronounced pukey, but I think it's
You know what?
It's more fun to say that.
It is more fun. We have fun here with Ross and Rachel chasing us. Well, actually, that's Ross. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Paleontologist is a doctor. Sure it is, Ross. Well, technically, you have to have your PhD to look at dinosaur bones. That may or may not change in 10 years with different names and different bone structures.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it, but I just...
What is... Okay, jump off. Why is he not... He's not jumping. He's just kind of... he's just hanging out.
Yeah, that would be frustrating to work on something your whole life and try to, if you're a scientist for a living, you're studying things that in 10 years are going to be disproven, and they're going to find something else. And it's just like everything you worked for is for nothing then. That would be...
That's just sad.
I just would find less meaning in that than...
Well, that's why I like working in gaming, because I know things are always going to change.
Yeah.
And eventually they're going to get so bad that gaming won't exist anymore, but I don't think we're at that point anymore. It's already been over 30 years.
What do you mean it won't exist anymore?
It will exist. It's another medium just like movies, and movies didn't go away. They dropped in, attendance, so they increased the ticket sales, so it looks like movies are actually getting more butts in seats, but they're not.
I don't think that... Wait, what? They increased the sale price for the tickets?
Uh-huh.
So it appears like they're making more money, like they're selling more, but in reality they're just...
Let me put this in perspective for you.
Each ticket is more expensive.
More people in the 90s saw and bought tickets for Titanic, like actual people, than people who saw the Avengers. The Avengers ticket prices were about probably $12 or $15 a piece.
Yeah.
To see Titanic in the 90s, you're talking about probably about $4.50.
Oh my gosh, so it appeared like 3 times more people were seeing Avengers, but in reality...
But they're going to keep increasing ticket prices. That's what they do. I mean, in the 80s, you could see 2 movies for about $4.
Yeah, but you know
With popcorn.
What I don't like, I'm just gonna go on my rant about movies right now. What I don't like is if you find a ticket place that's $5 or $4, they don't clean the theater and it smells so bad.
I like our theater.
The soda machines have like crusty stuff all over them, and it's like, oh, you can get a ticket for $4 if you want to, watch the movie in film.
All right, I'm gonna stop you right there. So this is the air combos, and it's important to have a staff that has element damage because, I mean, when I have all red like this, I'm able to do what a lot of people call the RF. Roll on the floor laughing combo because I mean this is thank you, I'm bad with that kind of stuff. This is the helicopter combo, and you can see I just like launch myself off the ground. I can do it about 3 or 4 times, and I'm doing probably about 300 damage each time I do it. But I have to have my buffs because if I don't have my red buff, then I can't really do any damage to the monster. It's like hitting it with a stick.
But why is that? You have to pay more to actually have a clean theater and good food.
I don't know. I actually like going to theaters that, they take care of the place. I don't like going to dumps.
Me too. I'd rather spend $2 or $3 extra if it actually...
But yeah, that's why, when all these places are like the Dark Knight Rises or the Dark Knight and Avengers, are the best-selling movies of all time, it's like, not theoretically...
Not... Yeah, you're not really selling more. You're not selling more. You're jacking up the price per ticket.
Right.
That's not the same thing. That's called cheating in statistics. That's not right. That's sick and wrong.
It's sick and wrong. But it's possible that more people saw Gone with the Wind in theaters than they saw Titanic or any other movie.
Well, yeah, like even when you see old movies that show people in movie theaters, like the movie theaters are packed. Well, I mean, okay, fine. It's some movies.
When I went to see Captain America Civil War with you, there was like 10 people in the theater.
Well, I went to see... I don't want to be mean to Lego Ninjago, but we went to see that, I think, one of the days that it came out. There's nobody there.
There's 4 people.
I felt terrible. And we live in a
big city.
A big area. Like, our theater is, like, surrounded. Like, the whole county goes to that theater. Mm-hmm. So I just don't understand. Maybe people don't watch rated E movies anymore.
I don't know.
Or it's not rated E, that's for games. What is it? Rated G movies.
Yeah, movie and game ratings are a little bit different there, darling.
They're pretty much the same.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Easy, Angie.
Except for, I feel like parents allow their kids to see movies that are PG-13, but then don't let their kids play anything over T rating, even though T rating is usually not as bad as PG-13.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think people let people get away with watching worse stuff on movies than in games.
Alright, I'm being kind of lazy here, even though we're bringing up our buffs.
I'm sorry.
Run!
I'm gonna let you work on your monster.
Yeah, thank you.
I apologize.
Even though we're doing our buffs like crazy, you can that Angie still has plenty of life left in her, but she fell into... Nope, she didn't fall in a trap. I got stuck in a trap. There we go.
Ooh, you did it! You trapped her!
I told you, traps are on the map itself, but they're nature traps, like vines and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
Roll copter. Ah, fire! I'm on fire. How'd I get on fire?
You're like your own helicopter.
I know, but that's why I really like this staff. Okay, go. Run, run, run. Still on fire. Not good. Not good.
Say goodbye, Angie.
No, Angie is far from dead yet.
I'm never using your list again.
What list?
Angie's list.
Oh, yeah, right.
I've never used that.
Crud. Crud! Cat, why aren't you healing me? You have one job here, Shadow. Shadow, one job. One job. That's right. Good girl. Good girl. Ow.
Did he eat your cat?
Cat's fine. There we go, we mounted it. Yeehaw!
Yes!
I'd be actually curious to see next time you and I go on a little hunting expedition, because Amber and I did a bow quest where we were both using bows, which is awesome. And I'm going to try to show a bow for probably like a lesser monster if we get that point in the story, but...
Shadow looks so cute. Yeah, I wanted to show a bow.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh, it's angry.
Yeah, it's very angry. It is not a sweet cotton candy monster. It's a
But
mean
it's
monster. It is pink. But one thing you want to do if you're going to do a lot of air combos is make sure that you turn on your targeting reticule, which I actually kind of made fun of Monster Hunter back with Monster Hunter 3, because I'd never played a Monster Hunter game, and I was just judging it based on all the other games that I had to do for my job when I worked at Got Game and Game Zone. And I don't think anybody on the staff had played a Monster Hunter game before either. So when they came up with the script for me to talk about the game, one of the things that they brought up for a complaint of it was there was no Z targeting. When Monster Hunter games, you know, it wasn't until later that I realized that Monster Hunter games didn't use that. It's kind of funny that now it's come full circle, and they really, for certain weapons, you need to use essentially the Z targeting, or you can't hit the monster.
Oh, that is interesting. So you said that so far back in the day, and now they actually have it. That's interesting.
Yeah, but a lot of Monster Hunter fans don't like the fact that nuts.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like the challenge of it without the targeting.
Right. Without the funness of that.
Are you okay? You look a little woozy.
I'm a little winded there, but anyway, we're gonna eat a little bit, and then we'll pick things up after we find the monster again. Found you! I'm all hidden, so you can't see until I smack you in the face. Oh, that was good.
Very good.
So, like I said, Monster Hunter World allows you to eat meals after a certain amount of time has passed on your quest. So
Yeah.
even if you get the buff bonuses before you leave town, you can always get them again. Well, a lesser version of it. I would say
Wait.
that the cat chef is better than the girl.
Do the buff bonuses wear off after a while, and then you have to eat again?
I think they only last for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, they
But I'm
don't
not
last for
sure.
the whole quest then.
So instead of having defense and attack, right now we just have an attack up.
You know what I have to say about those the food though? It looks so...
Fire! On fire!
Oh, sorry.
Nope, stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. There we go.
The food in this game, like that you're eating with like all the steak and chicken and the fish, oh, it looks so good. Like, I want to get
Makes
that.
me hungry
I want to
for-
get that recipe.
Well, I might not be able to do that, but I can take you to the ramen restaurant that's in the city, like near here. So
What?
yeah,
When are you gonna take me into a ramen restaurant?
don't I have to make a reservation for it or something?
No, I think you can just go in, but you can't have chicken broth.
No, I can't have the chicken broth, or it'll be a very short visit for us
Yeah.
because I'll probably die. It should not be a fun day for first time ever having authentic Japanese ramen.
I make pretty good ramen at home though.
Yeah, you do. You make great pork ramen. It's delicious. It's one of my favorite meals.
I should make that again.
Well, we have to go grocery shopping tomorrow, so
Oh, I should get the ingredients.
I think
for
we
that.
should. I think we really should.
I think that's gonna have to happen.
Sweet!
We're going to the grocery store tomorrow. We're getting ingredients for ramen. I'm getting pork. I already have sesame oil and soy
We need
sauce
some
here.
eggs.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Corn. We're getting ramen noodles.
We have plenty of ramen
We can get
noodles.
soba noodles, or we can get the different kinds of noodles if we want to. I can get a little bit of cabbage.
Yeah.
Make sure I have ginger. And
We got to stop Cotton Candy Monster from eating.
okay.
Now remember, when I throw my bug at people, it's like a blunt object. Like, you know, when a spouse fights one another and they throw household items at one another.
Oh,
Kind of what we're doing to this wannabe T-Rex cotton candy dragon. Yes!
oh, kind of like how we were doing an hour ago, Luke.
Yeah, I forget what that argument was about. I think you wanted wallpaper and I wanted to have, like, a tile. Something
Yeah,
like that.
well, I mean, I can see the remains with the broken pots all over the walls.
Stop running away! Oh, we cut off its tail! Where's the tail?
Oh my gosh.
I need your.
There it is!
Wait.
There it is, Luke! It's over there! You're not looking!
Wait, where?
There, I'm
Where?
pointing towards it!
That's the tail?
Yeah.
It looks smaller than it. Like,
That's its tail! It's that engine...
Oh, you're right, that was the tail.
See?
Yep, that looks gross. I mean, maybe the hunter should take that back to camp and they could feed, like, I don't know, at least 10 people.
That's actually how it looks when a lizard's tail breaks off.
Ah.
It breaks off clean like that. Well, I had a friend who had an iguana as a pet, and if you would hold it...
Doing?
I'm sorry,
No,
I'm
not
telling
you.
a story.
What is he doing?
If you hold its tail, like, you know how a little kid grabs a cat's tail sometimes on accident? Well, if your little kid grabs an
You're giving me
iguana's tail,
horrifying images right now.
then
We're gonna get
away,
demonetized.
To get away, sometimes if you have a pet lizard, the lizard will break its tail off and run away. And then the kid is sitting there holding the tail, and then it grows back eventually.
Ah.
It, like, detaches.
So, if you're wondering how we were able to weaken this monster so quickly, if Ross hadn't showed up and did 700 damage to this thing, this could have taken a full 50 minutes.
Yeah, I think I actually witnessed that happening to my neighbor's iguana one time, and I think the image is always stuck in my head forever.
And let me just say that, guys and gals, I actually, on the break that you guys missed out, we actually are going to have to cut out some of this because we did get lost looking for Angie, and I did send out an SOS because I fainted once. And lo and behold, we're fighting this thing solo still. Whoops.
And I was talking about weird stuff with lizards.
Yeah, but now we have something to look forward to. Ramen after grocery shopping. That's kind of awesome.
I'm putting corn in there.
Because, I mean, we'll have this video go up on Sunday and another episode of the 9 Parchment because you love that so much. Another
Yay!
episode of...
I like 9 parchments.
What was the name of that other thing we're doing? Oh, yeah, the Pokken Tournament videos.
No.
What? Oh, yeah, you don't like the Pokken Tournament.
Not anymore. When I was good, I used to be good. I don't know how you got so good now.
I don't know. But
Wait,
I know
are
what
those-
after ramen tomorrow, I want to go hunting with you.
Are the small lizards attacking the big one?
How is this a big lizard? This is a dragon thing. T-Rex. Well, technically a T-Rex.
Man, playing this game makes me wish dragons were in real life.
No, thank you, because the same would be what's going on here, you know, with this thing trying to cook us alive. Oh, crud.
Well, if they could be on another continent.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
Or like an island all by themselves with gates and fences.
Electric fences.
Like Jurassic Park.
Ooh, there's something shiny there.
Yeah, I saw
Did you
it.
see the shiny? Get
Yep.
down here, you filthy animal. I have to send you to sleep so I can go to sleep. Actually, I'm just playing. I'm going to be trying to farm that armor. Oh! That was not a nice greeting that you just gave me.
Not cool.
No. Alright, so let's sharpen up our weapon. So one thing that I've noticed about the bow and arrow that I'm actually kind of liking, maybe you guys and gals can clarify this, but from what Amber and I saw, there's no ability to sharpen the weapon. Like, it doesn't get dull. I mean, you run out of stuff in your quiver and you have to, I think you press the triangle button to reload the quiver, but I'm not sure. All I know is that Amber and I defeated, with her at the lowest rank in the game, both of us had a bow and arrow, and we took out a Pookie
Yep.
and a Joggerus in the span of probably about 25 minutes. 2 monsters in 25 minutes.
And I had no armor.
Nope. And we were just starting to do your armor. Your armor's almost done now, isn't it? Like the first armor set?
I pretty much have all the Jaggy armor, and then I have one peacock shirt.
That's really cool.
Pukey shirt.
Pukey! Demonetization.
What?
I don't know, that word is taboo, I guess. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know, our friend, oh, I forget the name of his channel, like, just because he has, like, all those numbers and stuff like that, but he's always on Twitter talking about how his Spider-Man series is getting targeted by YouTube.
I keep writing the wrong kind of titles in
Ian, that's it.
I write titles in my videos for my Splatoon streams, and I keep getting demonetized.
I know, it's kind of fun.
I don't want to talk about it, but apparently you can't write the word webcam in your title.
I told you, just keep it simple. Talk about Splatoon. Come on! Angie, it's time for you to go to sleep. Eternal rest. I'm gonna keep throwing this blunt object at you until you faint. Ow. Or until I get hit.
But the worst thing you can do if you're really getting demonetized, whatever,
Words.
is make a video ranting to YouTube about how you're getting
No,
demonetized.
don't do that. Don't
Because
do that.
then they'll look at your channel even more and take even more of your videos. So that's my advice to anyone out there. Don't complain to YouTube about it. They'll just make it worse. Just go through your network and have them talk.
Or if you're gonna rant about it, make sure you do it in a very lengthy video, like somewhere random in it, so a person who has to watch your entire video has to suffer through your
Yeah.
commentary until they get to the complaint.
Don't make a video titled "I'm complaining to YouTube," and then make it 10 minutes where they can easily find it. Yeah.
The only way that we got kicked out of the Nintendo program is some poor sap had to listen to our entire commentary to find our complaints. And to listen to our entire series to find reasons why we are...
I didn't know that we weren't allowed to complain and have our own opinion, but apparently, being in the Nintendo program, we weren't allowed to say our opinion. Like, that's why I was so glad when this Nintendo Labo was coming out. It's like, I really don't want to be in the program because I would be forced to say,
You need to
cardboard.
go to Amazon and read the customer reviews where, like, there are people defending the product and there are people, like, roasting the product. It's the funniest thing I've read since, like, when people were holding Mortal Kombat tournaments to decide who got a Nintendo Switch. Like, when and where.
I would just like to do a troll review of it and just be like, buy the Nintendo Labo.
Oh, people are probably wondering, why aren't you, like, so happy that you killed the monster? It's like, oh, I knew I killed the monster. It's just...
Good job!
I've killed
forgot, sorry.
I've killed Angie so many times online with people that seeing it die is just like kind of desensitized me so
It's
much.
like you're in Groundhog Day.
I just want to start
I have
working on
been.
my armor set, you know?
I have been run over, burned.
Yeah.
I have done
Plus,
so many
I am
times.
recording this with my best friend right now, so and I'm thinking about ramen. Ramen
Yeah.
thoughts are just popping in my mind. So yeah.
Yes.
There's an anime about ramen that just came out this year too. It's
But
okay.
I
It's
feel like
kinda
I
weird.
don't know exactly how to make it exactly like people. People put the you don't like when this is what I'm afraid of when we go to the ramen shop. They put rice vinegar in it and it makes it kind of like just like a little. They tell you to put a tiny bit of rice vinegar. Whenever I put the rice vinegar, it bothers your tummy. So I don't make it with rice vinegar.
Rice vinegar bothers me.
Yeah, and you don't like it with onions either, so I have to make it without that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have to-
29 minutes with the insect glaive?
I have to make-
Yeah.
It's special Kwing ramen. It's special for you.
There we go. Amber, remember this.
Made with love.
This save file is now HR 5. Hunter rank 5. So
The sensitive hunter tummy.
I can only join your quests. Although you can probably, I think I can get you to a high hunter rank like pretty quick. If we just keep doing what we're doing.
I really want to do a playthrough of this, but it's so hard even getting through stories for me.
If we increase your rank, though, you can come in your SOSs during the series and help out. Should be fun. That look you're giving me says otherwise.
No, I'll do it. Yeah, you can increase my rank. I thought I would.
No, I
go
mean
to
playing
do it.
together. It would do that.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna go and increase my rank.
No. Playing solo is not a good idea for increasing rank.
Okay.
Gotta play with people. That's the fastest way.
This is a cool town, but why don't they have a roof over it?
Gather round, people. We have much to discuss.
Do we?
All our preparations are complete, and I have all of you to thank for working double time to make it happen. I'm especially impressed with the 5th for hunting the Anjanath despite being new here.
Made
That's
everyone
one less
work double
misery
time?
standing between us and capturing Zora Magdaros. Well done. When
Do we get
will
time and a
Zora
half
reach
in
the Great
overtime?
Ravine?
I don't think so.
Precisely at daybreak.
Good. Let's run through the operation one last time, then. Our hunters will
Feels like
rendezvous on site.
Never mind.
Once the beast appears, the operation will commence. We've built 2 barriers in the target's path. Your objective is to stop it at the first barrier, initially wearing it down with cannon and ballista fire. Then restrain it with binders.
Whoa, ballistas?
However,
use
there is a
ballistas.
chance it will break through. If so, we'll initiate the mounting phase of the operation. During this phase, we'll attempt to weaken it further, so that we'll have a better chance of restraining it at the second barrier.
Is it just me, or
Make sure
does
you
the
have
makeup
as much
there
as
look like he's
possible
about to
with cannons
pass
and
out from
ballista.
lack of sleep?
They're there for a reason.
Yeah, that's what I was
Affirmative, sir.
thinking. Or he
Technicians,
looks like he
make
wants
sure
to
you
kill
do a
his
final
boss.
check on the equipment before we begin.
Yes, sir.
Quartermasters, conduct an inventory on our supplies. Researchers, proceed to the Great Ravine with your escort as soon as you're ready.
Get
We
out
can't
of my
bring our
head.
quarry back to base, so take what you need and be prepared to conduct your research on site.
Don't worry, Commander.
Everything will be in order.
Keep your ears open during the operation. I'll be giving orders as the situation unfolds.
He's like, it better
May
be
the
in order. I'm
Sapphire
gonna
Star
lower
light
your
your
food
way.
rations too.
Dismissed!
The other guy, he looks tan and rested, and the poor hunter next to him, like, just looks so out of
The
it.
moment is
Dark
finally here.
black circles
I'm
around his
shaking up
eyes.
storm here. How about you?
How about me? What? I'm good.
I think that it's good that you're out in the field, because whatever this guy is making these guys do here, you don't want to be around.
Yeah, I don't want to become a pencil pusher. But anyway, guys and gals, that does it for the Angie Monster. Join us next time as we progress more of the story. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!